So in this video, I'm going to be explaining about a little bit of a story that happened, a crazy story that happened yesterday. So basically what happened is I was on Cregslist and somebody wanted to buy my red and white face scuff controller that I'd put up on as an ad on Craigslist, right? And so they I start paying for it, and like they say they want to buy it, and I say all right. We then meet up, and he's just about to buy it, and he buys it. He then calls me about 3 hours after he had already bought it and says I would like a refund, and I'm like, why? And he says that I told him that it was brand new, which the ad on Craigslist said that I was selling a like new scuff controller, a red and white face scuff controller for the Xbox 360. I talked with him on the phone telling him. He then says that he's coming to my house, which he does not know the address of. And so basically things are getting pretty crazy. You know, my brother gets on the phone with him. And then my brother gets on the phone with this guy. And he's like, you know, if you come to our house, we're calling the cops on you. And he's like, well, you better call them because I'm coming. And we're like, yeah, no, you aren't. Because you don't even know, like, where we live or anything like that. And if you do know where we live, I would like you to come, then come and you'll see what happens. Because you're not just gonna, you can't just come to our house. And he said that he had taken pictures of our license plate and stuff like that. And we're like, all right, you know, we really could care less. So then this guy's like talking about, you know, he's just going nuts basically about how he wanted this new control. He then texted me saying that I told him that it was used in 3 to 4 Call of Duty games, which would make it so that it wasn't new. So he did know that it was new, and he basically accidentally admitted that to me. And I said, yeah, you know, come over, come to the house, see what happens. It's not going to be good for you, but do it. And sure enough, he doesn't come, just like we said. Because this guy had no idea where we lived. He would have gotten in big trouble with the police if he would have come. That guy's just not a smart person in general. So that was like a little bit of a story that I wanted to tell you guys. And then there was a couple other things I wanted to talk about. The new Awakening map pack is one thing. I've been really liking it. Pretty interesting map pack. Interesting map pack, yes. Do I like it? Not completely. I did not think it was like a very, I think like the way that they explained it, I think the idea was good for it, but the way that it was executed was not good. If you know what I mean. Like Splash, for example, sounded like a really good and creative map, because it was it sounds like a really good and creative map, but in reality it was not a very good map. Then let's move on to Skyjacked. I think they did a very good job at recreating this map. Then I would probably give it like a 7 out of 10. I still think that the original Hijacked was better. I think most people could agree with me on that who have the Awakening map pack. Rise, it sounded like a cool map, but I don't personally like it. You guys might like it, I don't. The map, let's see, there's one other multiplayer map, and then I'll move on to the zombies. I'm trying to think of it. There's Splash, there's Rise, there's Hijacked, Gauntlet. That, I thought that was going to be like one of my favorite Call of Duty maps ever. I thought that was going to be a great map. And I absolutely hate it, because like the jungle section is like full of campers. The snow section is a snow map, and is like obviously snowy, and I don't really like snow maps except for the map Infection and Block from this game. Then what's the other? And then the zombies map. Der Eisenhower, I think that's how it's pronounced. I have no idea though. Well, I have an idea of how it's pronounced, and I don't know if that is how it's pronounced. I don't really like zombies, but I think that that's a really, really cool map. If you like zombies, I would recommend checking it out. If you want the new map pack, it only costs $15 on the Black Ops 3 store. It hasn't been released for the Xbox One yet though, so if you have an Xbox One, you're gonna have to wait a little bit for that map pack. And then, of course, if you want Season Pass, that'll cost $60, which will just come with every single map pack that comes out, which I wouldn't recommend getting because you could save a tiny bit of money, and there might be like a garbage map pack that comes out. This one wasn't complete garbage, but it wasn't a very good map pack in my opinion. But you guys should tell me what you guys think about this map pack. Do you guys like it? Do you not like it? You should tell me, because I don't like it. So that, I think, is about it. I'm just gonna close off this gameplay. And so yeah, 27-14, not the best. I got one frenzy kill while I was talking about this that story. Yeah, I think that's gonna end it for the video here, guys. If you guys wouldn't mind dropping a thumbs up, you know it would mean a lot to me. As always, I will see you guys in the next video. Subscribe to become a unicorn. Bye, guys.